guys, welcome back. As you saw in the last video, I finished the tiling pretty much. All the grouting was done. So yeah, today I will be fitting the flooring. It looks a bit dirty, but I've given it a scrape and hoover it up, so it should be all good to go. So what we've got is basically just some charcoal coloured vinyl planks, self-adhesive. Arrows on the backs so you know which way they're going. I'm going to start from the doorway and work my way back to the back. Just purely for ease, really. Just so I get a nice cut in the doorway. I'm going to lay them this way. Yeah, I'll probably lay them that way. Hold tight and let's see how we get on. I'm not using any sort of adhesive underneath unless I need to. We're just going to see how we go with this self-adhesive. As long as they stick down nicely. Otherwise I'll probably peel them back a bit of spray glue underneath. Should be fun. Hopefully that won't take too long, and if that doesn't take too long, get the radiator on today. So it's absolutely freezing. It has been snowing so bad, as you can see. And it is terrible. So I'm going to be doing the doorway first, literally standing on clean blade, get it cut in, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll get this bit in and then I'll drop in a time lapse and hopefully get it done within the hour. Change of plan. I'm going to start along this wall, start along that wall first, get that nice and tight in. I'll cut the piece in around the doorway. Just so I'm not fiddling around with little silly pieces inside there. So yeah, we'll do that first. What I might do, I might go ping a string line as well, just for the first run, just to keep them straight. Just so the joints match as well. Not going to bother with the string line, I'm just going to lay and see how it goes basically. Get this first one down. I'm going to have the arrows going that way, I put a mark on my floor so I know which way. And hopefully it all goes to plan. If not, then well, that's for another day. Not too worried about, well, I am worried about around the edges, but as long as it's tight enough, there's that silicone bead going around the edge, so it'll be all good. The next piece, obviously I'll cut it in half and I'll stagger the joints. You don't want the joints matching up, you don't want to see a line, although you're not going to see a line on this because it's quite dark. So I'm going to cut this one in half. And then 600, so there's 300 cut. So you're not really going to see the joints, they're not chamfered or anything, but if I was laying a laminate flooring, a wood laminate flooring, then I'd be staggering the joints. I usually do a pattern on laminate flooring anyway. Not just half and half. I usually do a four-stage pattern. I've never done this before, but I just thought it's easy enough, I could only imagine. Obviously I put plywood down first. You don't want to do it straight into your floorboards. And give it some sort of smooth surface, smoothish. Half a stick. Right. Make sure all your panels are the right thickness. So you don't come across too many of them. I'll do the doorway last. Save the fun bit. Now the offcut from that side should go in this side. Obviously we need a little bit more trimming. 2 rows down, going pretty well. Yeah. put it on a time lapse, hopefully get it done. Right, the floor's down. Same my thoughts. Not the best flooring I've ever used, I'm not going to lie. Probably could have done with some adhesive underneath it. I mean, I know it says it's self-adhesive, it's quite sticky, but some of the edges, I mean, it might settle down. It looks pretty decent, to be fair. It's just when you're down on the floor, you can just see some imperfections. I didn't go too crazy around the basin pipes, just purely because I've got a vanity unit going in. I'm going to get that done now. And then once that's done, I've got plenty of time to fit the radiator, hopefully, as long as it goes to plan. Never done one before, give it a try. If it doesn't work, then I suppose I'll call a plumber, but you can only try. Right, just going to get this bit done, through the door.
Edges. So we'll be running some white sealant around it. And I said I was going to do sealant up in the corners on the tile. But I'm thinking I might go around with the grout it first and do a really small bead of silicone.
Finished product basically. Make sure I've gone enough under the bath. Should just be just enough. If it's not, I've got some spares, just put a little piece in there. Just when the bath panel goes on, you won't see that. Not worried about that because there will be a vanity unit with the basin in. Toilet, beautiful, all the way around. Again, I've got plenty under the bath there. Not 100% about whether I like it or not. I mean, it's a nice colour. Step out there and get a full view. It's decent, I like it, kind of. I like the contrast with the tile on the wall, light and dark. Anyone can do this really, it's pretty simple, just peel it back, stick it down. I kind of wish I did put a string line in like I did say I was going to, but that wall seemed pretty straight. Did start to lose it a bit over here, but because it's quite flexible I was just pulling it and it was sort of pulling in, so it's not too bad. Now I'm going to have a crack at getting this radiator on the wall. That door, I will at some point be taking it off. I'm keeping it for now because I won't be getting new doors until all this is done out here. I'll get new doors for both bedrooms and the bathroom at the same time. But what I want to do is I want to turn it around so it's hung on this side and opens up against the radiator, I think. We will get to that. Architrave, I'll be putting some architrave on at some point once I'm able to go out again. Like I say, having to isolate at the moment because of COVID, positive test coming back, so I can't actually get out to get any of that yet. But I'll be allowed out Saturday or Sunday, so yeah, let's get ready for the radiator. Well then, what we've got here is we've got a 1200 by 600 towel rail radiator. It's just one of my brackets I was testing. So that is going on here. I've already obviously spaced out the pipes for where they need to go. When I reboarded this wall, I put some plywood Patrikios behind, so I've got great fixing points. I've just literally got to go ahead and attach all the fitments. They're the brackets, these are the valves, and I had to specially buy a radiator Allen key. So yeah, let's get it on. Oh, first of all, screwing the valves on, obviously into these areas here. I'll give it a bit of a clean. I've been advised by one of my plumbing friends 100% need to put PTFE tape on the threads, 100%. Just remember, when you're putting PTFE tape on, you need to make sure you put it on, wrap it around the way you're going to be turning them on, because otherwise you're going to get stuck, because you're going to turn it on, it's going to loosen as you're tightening it on. So I'm going to wrap it around, and I do believe it's more is better than not enough. Yeah, I'm not an expert at this. Please don't. Yeah, I'm not an expert at that. I'm just going off what I've been told. Usually working on building sites, building houses, work with all the trades, get a lot of advice. And I don't really like people standing and watching me work, but sometimes you've got to stand and watch others work so you know what you're doing. But I've got great friendships, different trades. They tell me what to do, how to do it properly. Hopefully everything works to plan. Once I've set this up, I'll go down and I've got to drain off the heating system, open up all the other radiators, let the air flow in. And this is where you need the Allen key. Get this in nice and tight. In there, fits in there lovely. Okay, so valves are in. Just gonna go turn the heating off before I turn the boiler off because I need to drain the radiators. What you're gonna need is a hose pipe, some spanners, and a radiator bleeding key. What I've done, turned all the water off, turned the boiler off, connected the hose pipe to the lowest radiator in the house, which would be the lounge, because I took the kitchen one out because I'll be taking that wall out. And yeah, literally connect your hose up to it, turn all the heating and water off. And if you look, there is like a little valve. You need to undo that, but then you need to go around and open all your radiators up to let the air flow. Also have a bucket hander, and it will calm down. Thanks, because the heating's been on. What you'll find start to drain. Number one rule when you turn the water off is always fill the kettle, because you don't know how long it's going to be off. Could be off for 10 minutes, could be off for an hour, could be off for the next 36 hours. You just don't know. If I come across a problem, I'm going to have to keep it off until I get someone out to sort it out, because I'm not a plumber, I'm just a chancer, I'm a trier. Right, so now I'll keep a towel on the floor. Obviously I've just laid a new floor, so I don't really want to get it too wet yet. I'm going to give it time to settle. I'm going to take these isolation valves off of here. They will have an olive on there. I've got a hacksaw to cut them off. And basically everything's ready to go then. I'll just take them off with my adjustable spanner. And hopefully all the water's drained out the system now. So now I've got the olives off. I'm going to put the other fixtures on. We've got, obviously, more compression valves, but chrome ones, that's what I wanted to match the radiator. Well, they're the fittings that come with the radiator basically. And I'll plonk them on there, back in the places it was. Some more PTFE tape. Again, wrap it. I always wrap it around my olives. I don't know if that's the correct thing to do, but you know, if you know better than me, please comment and let me know. But I've never got a problem doing this. Wrap the olive up, gives it an extra water seal basically, in my opinion. So now I'm going to put these on, because my pipe is pretty much where it needs to be. Tighten these up, drop the radiator on, and then I can mark on the wall where I need to drill my holes, fit the radiator. Okay, so now I leveled it up, put the level on, make sure it was in the right place. Actually, this is my mark here. I've actually had to put a mark on the wall where the bracket's going. So I'll disconnect one of them and get drilling, get a hole in the wall, and yeah, get it fixed up. And then once it's on, I've got to remember, put some PTFE tape around these threads here. The valves are closed at the moment. Yeah, put some tape around them, and then yeah, get it bolted on, get it screwed on, get the water back on, and hopefully no leaks. Radiator works. I'm going to do this with the door open, only purely because I'm not sure if it's going to close, and if obviously it doesn't close when the radiator's on, I'm not going to be able to get out. I'll have to disconnect all the radiator, and I don't want to do that, so I'll leave that open for now. Okay, so I've transferred some marks onto the wall using the bit you obviously got to screw on. Put it on just straight down the middle, through the hole. I've got a 6mm tile bit. I'm going to just pilot an hole. Like I say, there's plywood behind there. I measured that before I've done the bathroom, so I'm just going to literally go through the tile and then I can wang in some screws. Getting a bit hot. I might go and get a spray down. I have previously used an SDS normal hammer drill bit just to take the hammer off, but I'm so close to finishing now, I don't really want to break any tiles. So this is a tile ceramic, because I think you can cut glass with it as well, I'm not really sure. Right, that's done. Made a bit of a mess, I'm going to lie. Just hopefully, that's not too bad. All over my floor. Sorted. What I'm going to do now is tail back. And then I'll screw these back onto the wall. Hopefully they're in the spot on places, but I mean you can adjust it on the radiator just in case. Let's get these bad boys screwed on. Some screws on the box. I'd say should, as long as I measured correctly, shouldn't have a problem fixing these back. Because a big screw in there. Too tight because they're only plastic, so you don't want to crack them. Otherwise you're in big trouble. You'll have to try and source some new ones from the supplier, wherever you got the radiator from. I always do it because they've got little grub screws that go in the bottom, so I'll do it so that they're at the bottom so you can't see them from above. Hopefully, everything go on nicely. Look at that. I knew they bolted it first before tightening anything else up. These are the most important, really. Not too tight. Start stripping any threads off. I'm quarantining at the minute, I'm not allowed out of the house, really. I'm not allowed, well, not really, at all. Not allowed to the shops, but I live with my girlfriend, so I'm going from our house to this house. I'm not meeting anyone, I'm just jumping between the two. All we've got left now is the little screws for underneath, which I might have to go and get a screwdriver. Right, so now I'm going to tighten these up underneath. We've got a little hole underneath there, hang the screwdriver in, get it tightened up, lock it back to the wall, and then ready. Put the heating back on and see if it works. It should do. No any reason why it won't. So no leaks. Nothing whatsoever. As long as everything's hunky-dory. Get some heating back on in this house. It's just started raining outside, so all the snow's going to turn to ice because it's still cold. I've just seen somebody getting towed away, smashed all the front of his car in. I don't know why people can't just drive at a normal, sensible speed in the snow. I wouldn't get a problem getting out. It's all fine for me. Right, let's go turn the heating on. Right, okay, so I've turned all the heating back on. We've got no leaks, which is good. I did forget to say, before you turn the heating on, you need to do up that little valve where the hose pipe is attached to. I go around, turn all the radiators back on tight. Make sure they're all closed. Turn the boiler on, get the pressure up. And then once the pressure's up, I'll go around and bleed all the radiators, just to get any air out. Now I'm feeling this and it's already getting warm. Absolutely over the moon. A nice radiator on the wall. Fantastic. Excellent. Just time for a little bit of a tidy up now. And then pretty much done for this video. Next one we will be installing the toilet and basin. Guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Radiator's on, absolutely sweating, working a treat. Get the bath good clean, get all the rubbish out, a nice floor down. Next video, like I say, it's going to be sink, toilet. Oh, actually, while we're here, we'll see if this door closes. Oh, look at that, just about. Not too bad. You could actually leave the door that way, it doesn't really matter. We'll see when it comes to it. Might change my mind. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. If you are interested in seeing more, then please like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If anybody has got any tips or hints on, how I can make this channel any better, like I say, it is my first time doing anything like this. Please let me know. I'll be much grateful. Thank you, I'll see you on the next one.